it will result in a less safe city. And now Baltimore's mayor is asking the FBI for help, saying murder in Baltimore is out of control. My next guest says it's President Obama's fault. Let's bring in Cleveland Police Patrolman Association President Stephen Loomis. Why is it President Obama's fault?
Listen, is this any surprise to anybody at this point? These men and women that are in the trenches out here doing the job are doing the best that they can with the resources that they have. The problem is that now we have the politicians crying for help. The politicians are the reason that we're here in law enforcement in this day and age. We've been treated as a necessary evil by largely democratic cities for way too long, decades, and now they're throwing their hands in the air saying, hey, you know, what are we going to do? We need help from the Fed. No, you don't. You need to treat the men and women of the Baltimore Police Department, a majority-minority police department, by the way, like the professionals that they are, and support them. And same here in Cleveland. And largely every city that we're dealing with.
And now, to your point, there's now a dramatic shortage of police officers in Baltimore. Since the year 2000, the number of Baltimore police officers, it's never fallen below 2,900. Today, it's around 2,500. I mean, is that enough to keep a city like Baltimore safe?
No, it's not. You know, what divisions, what units were shut down because of the lack of manpower in Baltimore? I'm not really sure about that, but I know here in Cleveland, you know, we don't have we have one school resource officer for the entire city of Cleveland. We have one SIU detective, crime scene detective, for the entire city of Cleveland. This is not unique in any way, shape, or form, and it's a travesty. It's actually criminal. I think it's a dereliction of duty on the part of the chiefs of police and on the part of the elected politicians that have allowed these police departments to be so badly treated over such a long period of time. Now you're paying the piper for it.
Yeah. You know, to your point about, there have been over 1,000 people so far this year, 1,000 people shot in Chicago. And this, as former Obama chief of staff and now Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel, he's announced a program to basically offer municipal, meaning city IDs for undocumented immigrants. What are your thoughts about that?
It's, the immigration problem is the least of our worries from the perspective of the men and women that are out on the street doing the job every day. But it certainly does add to the politics of it. And politics does not belong in the criminal justice system in any way, shape, or form. Lady Justice is blind for a reason. Give us the resources that we need to go out and do the job that we need to do. Yeah. Sometimes it's a dirty job. Here in Cleveland, we had 36,000 arrests. We had 400 uses of force. 35,600 people last year went to jail peacefully. You have to allow us to do our jobs, and that's not being done right now. And the men and women of the police departments are backing away.
Detective Stephen Loomis, thank you so much for your time, sir.